Paladin. I have a -1 in stealth and I'm in full plate body. Druid. It's okay, I'll just cast Pass without a trace. Hey everybody, both SkyDieRay and Ocean Dev been needed maintenance, so I'm their temporary replacement Land Termination Laser. How are you guys doing? Welcome to another D&D memes. Hope you have a wonderful day today. Before jumping into the video, I want to quickly kindly ask you if you want to take a second to smash the like button. It helps out and I appreciate it a lot, so thanks so much for taking a moment to do that. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Paladin who speaks Spanish. I knew it. Merchant. As a payment, I offer you this, the Ring of the Payaso. With it, your most deft attacks shall level your opponent. Table talk. You roll a crit and max damage, and you drop the target to 1 hit point regardless of their health. But I warn you, it is cursed. Rogue. What's the curse? It cannot be explained, only experienced. You know what? I'm taking the risk. I ask only that you put it on after leaving my shop. The Rogue, 5 minutes later. Guys, guess what? Okay, payaso, but spelled differently, Spanish for clown. That's the explanation for this joke. That makes more sense now, I guess. My take on the long-lived PCs outliving the human character memes. First quarter of the campaign. The other PCs with long lifespans. I pity the tragically short lives you mayflies have. The fight ahead of us will be long and hard. We will always watch over your descendants should the worst come true. And then the level 1 human wizard. And a full campaign and a decade later. The level 20 vengeful human wizard, the last living member of the party, and the next campaign's big bad evil guy. Jesus Christ, okay. Yeah, no, sure, that's one way of handling it. You'll love Goblin and Kobold, but all I want is slimy poison boys. Lore. Grung are aggressive slave owners with an intense caste system based on color. How Grung are portrayed at the table. Cute frog is? Jesus Christ, I didn't know the lore about Grungs was so messed up. You know, they're so racist and also slave owners. Don't you there. We're doing a Lovecraftian horror campaign. Panic. The wizard uses Find Familiar to get a cute pet and keep us calm. Calm? It's a black cat. And next level panic, yeah, okay. I need my advantage, get back in there. Wolf Totem Barbarian crawling away from the fight at 4 health, and the War Cleric yelling at him to go back into the fight. DMs can be overpowered too. The monsters know what they're doing. Combat tactics for Dungeon Masters. Attention Dungeon Masters, read this book and beat all the meme characters with one simple trick. Enemies with brains. I mean, that might, not only would that kill, you know, meme characters, that would probably end up killing a lot of legit characters too. If the enemies actually used their brains when fighting. You'll probably need to, you know, balance encounters based on that, like have them easier overall, just because the enemies are using their brains. Player's Handbook, page 175. Religion should be int based. Religion should be wisdom based. Just use what makes sense in the moment. Why is this so fitting? Paladin. I have a -1 in stealth and I'm in full plate body. Druid. It's okay, I'll just cast Pass without a trace. Oh, Jesus, I've seen this meme before, but it's still funny. Classic shenanigans. Rogue. We'll see you guys later. We have a horse to sell. At all 3 stables in the city. Druid smiles and turns into a horse. DM. Oh, that's despicable. I love it. Stop. Just stop. I said it does not work in lore, and I didn't miss something, I just gave an answer you didn't like. That guy, trademark. I spent a lot of time on this idea and demand it be played. DM with a backbone. It's my world, and nobody owes you a game. You may have misunderstood the concept of a DM. Pushy players with rules decided democratically, and DM is the only one with a right to vote. And it's always unanimous based on that, yeah, cool. That's a pretty good system, I think. It was me. I did it to myself. When you decide to throw Rakshasa at a party consisting of Barbarian and 3 casters to finally create a challenge, and the wizard just disintegrates it after it drops greater invisibility to taunt the players. Penny for your thoughts? It's time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. Can a spell focus cast Detect Thoughts, or is 1 copper piece a material component with a cost? Yeah, I'll totally kill that entire town if it also kills the big bad evil guy. Normal chaotic good players. I'm a good person, but I don't like rules and regulations. r/DnDMemes playing chaotic good. I cherish peace with all my heart. I don't care how many men, women and children I need to kill to get it. You are aesthetically pleasing. You shall be spared. POV. your small NPC that the murder hobo party has arbitrarily deemed cute. You are my child now. Tiamat versus Bahamut. Tiamat is the good one, but Tiamat tried to destroy the world. Tiamat tried to conquer a world. Bahamut has destroyed the world, killing the goddess of healing and mercy Lakal and turning the formerly good people Quom evil. Tiamat is actively protecting the multiverse even though it is against her will. But Jesse, the stat sheet says... Note, some people might not mind sounding like a creationist. Race, species, and then kind. Pros: sidestep debates, fantasy appropriate, vague enough to allow player creativity, but cons, you sound like a creationist. Now they have literally no grounds for it. We're changing the terminology. Races are now called species. So you're going to stop the ridiculous claims that different species having inherent differences due to biology is somehow racist, right? Right? Sword Art Online Abridged is a goldmine. Friend, I take character creation very seriously. Me. I am known by many names. Mountain Slayer, Thunder Lion, the Chocolate Axe, but you may call me Tiffany. My reaction to the spiritual weapon nerf. Wizards of the Coast talking to the min-maxing community. We nerfed casters. You didn't fix it was a bad spell already. We fixed everything. This is the change that fixes the game, let's go. Boblin no hear bell. When the DM realizes the players can't see their monster's health and it can live as long as they wanted to. I choose violence. Okay, let's see what the reason is this time. Player. Hey, I can't make it to the game tonight. DM. Roll me 3d10. Choose an intro, choose a scapegoat, and choose a delay. Okay, let's do this one. Let me see the D10, which is this one? Yeah, this one. Got a 3. Okay, this is going to sound crazy, but my nephew poured lemonade in my gas tank. I don't even have a car, but I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna be able to make it. Yeah, my nephew, I'm sorry, I can't make it tonight. I wanna try another one actually. Get this. My Tinder date. Why is it the same one? My Tinder date also poured lemonade in my gas tank. I just want to clarify that my Tinder date is not my nephew. I just want to make that clear from the start. This is just a coincidence, okay? They both... I just finished clearing the lemonade from my nephew, and yeah, now my Tinder date did the same thing, so... I think I'm actually gonna save this and use it when I don't feel like going to the D&D game. Nothing changes from fake inclusion. Changing race to species didn't change any negative connotations, it just moved it. Sir, this is a Wendy's. The meme team. Players. So we decided our party would be a human barbarian, paladin, rogue, and bard. Sounds great. Do you even have your character art? Yep. That's why I love playing cavalry fighters. You can wield a light weapon in your offhand to double the amount of attacks, while sacrificing the ability to use any shields or two-handed weapons, being limited to a 1d6 weapon in each hand. With the dual wielder feat, you can use 2 non-heavy weapons at the same time, while also getting half of a shield bonus. You can now use a 1d8 weapon in each hand. Longspear doesn't have the heavy property, so you can dual wield them as long as you are riding a horse. You now have a 1d12 weapon with 10 feet reach in each hand and half of a shield bonus. DMing is hard work. A beautiful female swordmaster has brought a lot of meat. Beautiful? Meat? Swordsmaster? Make sure that your hook appeals to all your players. Oh wow. This is actually great. This is a great tip integrated into a meme. This is perfect. It's just not the same. Sus DM to the unsuspecting 5th edition player. Want a sip? Sip. What the fuck? 4th edition? And some Pathfinder. Send me. You. Can I send you a DM? Me. Sure. Doorbell rings and I go to open the door. Man sitting on floor outside behind a small cardboard screen with dice. At the bottom of the hill is the entrance to a spooky cave. You can hear orc voices inside. Do you wanna go in? Sending a DM. Okay. This is whew, alright. Not the same. Both are valid. You read the rules on the monster stat blocks. I read the flavor text and make up the rules as I go. We are not the same. Yeah, but both are valid. That's a very good point to add. Part 2 of ill-advised items to give to your adventuring party. Looking for something to spice up your adventure? an ornamental arrow, a mechanical puzzle fun for the whole family, an urn with surprises inside, and a pet plant. I don't even wanna ask, but I think none of those could go well. Okay, so for context, if you wanna skip spoilers, I guess, the first one is from JoJo. So the arrow, if it cuts you and somehow you are destined for it, you get weird powers. The second one is from Hellraiser. It's the layman configuration, and if you solve the puzzle, demonic S&M philosopher monks will appear and torture the out of you and turn you into one of them. Or just kill you. Depends. It's not a punishment, it's a reward, by the way. Okay, number 3 was skipped here, but it's Pandora's Box, and number 4 is Audrey II from the Little Shop of Horrors movies and musical, and it is an alien plant that eventually becomes giant and starts to eat people and produce spawn. So, yeah, most of those are horrible, I guess. I'm not sure why the JoJo one is bad, but anyway. Tying class features to proficiency bonus will encourage single level dips. Pushing subclasses to level 3 won't affect it. Wizards of the Coast. Talking to Wizards of the Coast, I guess. You're not making multiclassing better, you're just making early levels worse. Minigames. Party members competing in minigames. Cow milking contest. Competitors. Jesus Christ, the last one, yeah, okay. Good luck to the cow, in this context. The cow is the one most in need of luck here. Claim D&D groups. Under my administration, the IRS will allow DMs to claim D&D groups as dependents on their income taxes. Why would you say something so controversial, yet so brave? Because you can never bash Fatal too much. Player's Handbook, your crush, the Dungeon Master's Guide, her dad, Pathfinder, core rulebook, her brother, GURPS, her first love. What's that? Merkborg? Okay, it's Morkborg, her ex. Google it if you wanna know more, I guess. And then you being Fatal, okay. Yes, she is. Me. Uploads new lore about the gods. My players. You're telling me God is lesbian? I may not be good at anything else, but damn it I can be good at stealth. DM. Alright, what's your stealth check result? The Earth Genasi Armor Artificer Infiltrator with Skill Expert in Stealth. A relatively small amount. 68 million. Justice for Boblin. When the party quote-unquote adopts a goblin, he cries constantly for his dead family to guilt them. He tries to get his revenge while the party is asleep. Oh Jesus, yeah, drop all of their alignments to evil for practicing slavery. Remember, it isn't a war crime if no one is alive to report you. If you put holy water in a humidifier, it turns the room into a gas chamber for vampires. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Why are you so afraid of change? Race and species are interchangeable terms in character creation. Literally nothing else has changed. You aren't a hero for being butthurt about it. Little differences. Obnoxious elves. With signature look of superiority, by the way, I love that line. And obnoxious dwarves. Rock and stone! Rock and stone! Alright, on that note, that's gonna be it for today's video, so thanks so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave QD and subscribe for more if you want already. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, as well as on YouTube, I appreciate a lot, so thanks so much for those. Links below if you wanna check them out, as well as links to the social media, Discord, or anything else. And yeah, that's it, thanks again for watching, I'll see you next time, have a great day, bye!